Today is January 23rd, 2015, a Friday, and got a surprise for myself. I went to my mom's house and 18 pounds. Had this delivered over here to Houston, and took the other one back to my mom's house, the core, waiting on the return and stuff. And this right here is the rack and pinion. It comes complete with the both the outer tie rods, and also the bar below it is actually called a stabilizer bar, and it's not as expensive as I was expecting it to be, but it's a little bit. But actually, the rack and pinion was kind of surprising because, first of all, they're supposed to tell me $660, $100 core charge, and then $50 shipping. Well, the dealership sold me the right part number, and so then they were going to drop ship it from the distribution center. So when they drop shipped it from the distribution center, suddenly it got superseded by a different part number, which still fit in my car. So what they do, they called me up on Martin Luther King Day and told me, well, we can't stop the shipment, but you still owe an additional $189. What? Yeah, you heard right. Nobody changed the order. They sold me the right part, and so they still wanted the additional money to make up the difference. And I was like, well, I can do one or two things. Either I could either stiff them on this and just tell them, nope, it's their fault, eat the costs, and just it'll make it real hard to do business with them again, because it's 20% savings on dealers. Or I can just go ahead and just pay the difference and just man up to it and say, well, that's the cost of doing business. So anyway, end result is this rack actually costs $850, and then I still had to pay the core charge remained the same, $100, and there was $50 to get it shipped down there, and then $56 to get it shipped back, and that's ground both ways in FedEx. So that's the way that goes, and this is a surprise. But the other part I was going to add is that these little outer tie rod ends are about $37. So keep in mind the original one that came, the original rack and pinion actually did not come with the outer tie rod ends because they're consumables, and so these things, $37 times 2 there and down there. Those is roughly about, I guess about my math is about $73 or whatever it is. And so I was talking to the guy. I said, wait a minute, you didn't tell me that $73 somehow makes up $189 difference in price, because this one, the old one was $660 and this one here is $850. He said, well, they have to make some kind of profit. And I was like, what? Whatever. But anyway, just send it. So it comes with the bolts, but it doesn't come with the it comes with the bolts that are pressed in. These two over here they fell out. I gotta put them back in there, and they're pressed in so they don't rotate. And I gotta get the nuts for it and stuff. So comes with the little what they call the little bellows boots, these little accordion style things right here, and everything you need. And also I need the nuts for the outside of the outer tie rod ends. And so that's a wrap. And by the way, in case you're wondering about my cat, I took him to my mom's house, trying to convert him into being a country cat. So it's just me by myself here. Alright, see you later. Bye.